Welcome to another episode of Bucket City. We got my man Darius the Great, apparently, Rel, Rose. And
What's
we're going
going
to kick it
on,
off
y'all?
with the man always on the move. Man think he James Bond. My bad, Darius. Darius, what's your thoughts on Game 4 of the NBA Finals?
Repeat that again.
What's your thoughts on Game 4 of the NBA Finals?
Honestly, it was exactly what I expected. I know we talked about it, and I said that Curry needed to have that great game that I don't think we've ever really seen from him in the finals to actually show like best play. You know what I mean? KD took over so many other 2 years, but his 40-point performance was definitely got the dub. I think it was a great win by them, and the Celtics really just showed like a little bit of inexperience by like settling for threes, like what I seen.
What you think, Rose? What's your thoughts? All right. What you think, bro?
Um, what do I think about Game 4? Draymond impactful. All you Draymond impactful people, stop
Oh
it
my
with me.
God.
I don't want to hear none of that no more. He wasn't impacting. He wasn't impacting defense that game. He definitely wasn't impacting offense. I don't know what was going on. Other than that, Curry had an excellent game, and then the Celtics showed what they were showing in the beginning of the years and they flaws. They don't have a point guard, so they need somebody to slow the momentum when it's times and when they need to slow the momentum and actually play as a team and have somebody really play make. They don't have that on the team. Then on top of that, they've showed that in the beginning of the season what they did game 4, they showed that in the beginning of the season. It looked like they could win, and they're right there to win. Then they just collapse and lose, and then lose by 9, lose by 10. You understand what I'm saying? They've showed that throughout the season where they've been up. Then you're like, all right, bro, they got it. You turn around and they lose. Then they need to slow the pace. They started settling when they should have never settled. Everybody started taking 3-pointers when it made no sense for people to take 3-pointers at certain aspects. Y'all made sure the whole game y'all got to the rim and y'all tried to get fouls and do this, that, and the third. But then when it's time for y'all to try to do it or try to work something out, y'all just decided to shoot threes and shoot threes and shoot threes. And I do think they need a playmaker to set other people up to get people in their zones. And I think they've showed that inefficient to where they can look like they can win. They look like they could be the best team, and then they fall short. They start losing. They get in their own heads, and they end up losing the game. But Curry had a hell of a game for. To me, Jayson in this NBA Finals, Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown are still playing better than him. But like Curry had a hell of a game, and Draymond Green is not as impactful as people think.
Mm, this man and Draymond. Listen, it's one series. It's just one series.
Nah, it's cause I was told on Clubhouses that Draymond is his impact might be as same or better than Curry's. So now when I'm looking at it, I'm like, nah, I don't think so. I don't believe it. So now I'm watching these games just to see how impactful it really is. And he's not impacting defense because he's out there playing for the Patriots. I don't know. He's playing football, basketball. I don't know what sport he thought he came to play today. Um, he can't hit a three to save his life, but he's taking threes and putting up weird layups. Okay, he's impactful on that end, I guess. He's playmaking. What he had 3 assists for the game, 4 assists for the game. I don't. Uh, uh, this impactful that I'm telling, or his level is better than Curry, or he's as impactful as Curry. I don't believe so. That's why I just keep saying that. People telling me the level is the same or they're right there, and I don't believe so. The last time and that's crazy that I saw this stat. The last time that he scored 20 points in a game, COVID-19 wasn't even around. COVID wasn't even a thing in the world. Like, now think about it. So we have the bubble year last year and this year. 3 years. He ain't scored 20 points in 3 years? Never mind. But y'all can go ahead.
Darius, who you think gonna win Game 5?
I think the Warriors gonna take that. I really do. Like I don't know why. I just think, but I think the Warriors got that one. Yeah. I
Rose, who
think the
you
Warriors
think taking
finish
Game
out the whole
5?
series. To be
Go ahead,
honest,
Darius. My fault.
I said I think the
So, how
Warriors
many,
finish out the rest of the series. To be honest,
so you got the Warriors in 6?
yeah, I think the Warriors gonna wrap up the Nets too.
And Curry finally gets his final MVP, huh?
Yep.
They gonna give it to Kevin. They gonna give it to Kevin Looney. Keep playing.
Give it to Kevin Looney, go crazy. Rose, who you think win the next game in the series? All right, Rel, who do you think is winning the next game in the series?
I think the Warriors is gonna win the next. I think the Warriors is gonna win the next game. Celtics gonna win at home. Warriors gonna win game 7. That's how I'm looking at it. I think they're gonna win game 7. But I got Warriors next game by 5. I got
All
Warriors next
right, all
game by
right.
5.
Rose, we
How
got
about
winning Game 5 and the rest of the series.
I'm the only person that's picking Boston.
Now I got Boston too. I got Boston in
no,
6.
Jaylen Brown is Josh, man. You know he got Jaylen Brown.
I'm saying
That's a
for
fact.
Boston, series, I think that game five is win game six or win game seven. But I do think it'll easily win game seven or Boston.
Hmm. We're gonna see. Celtics in 6, maybe. My Celtics.
Man,
My
like
Celtics taking home the Larry O'Brien.
I know that they
Go ahead,
Oh,
haven't
Darius.
lost a back-to-back game this whole series, like this whole playoffs, right?
Yeah, they haven't lost it back to back.
And so I know it's kind of crazy for me to think that the Warriors gonna win, like go 3 straight, but I don't know. Draymond playing that bad, and just the way that Curry willed them to that victory, I I don't know, man. I, I think that opened up, like the Warriors know. Like, granted, I know it's tough to say, Curry, you got to play like this every night, but it's
Mm,
like if we get the best version of you, we can win, no matter what anyone else on this team is doing. With the best version of you, we can win. I think that means something.
so
But I might be tripping. I might be tripping though.
like Darius said, we never seen them win a game back to back. But I forgot who he said was playing so bad. It slipped my mind. He said somebody was playing so bad. But yeah, Draymond. Damn, I don't understand how his impact is not affecting the game. Nah, man.
Yo, this man Rel is crazy.
Bro, when y'all say shit like that, bro, like I can't let shit like that go, bro. Cause
What do you say?
nah, that's when we had that argument on Clubhouse. If Draymond Green is impactful, he's more impactful or as impactful as Curry.
Oh,
I've been told that, man, and I don't get it. I don't get it, but hey,
I I don't think we should let one series determine this man's whole career.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that
Like,
this one determines everything, but all those other series, I can say one series he was most impactful. I don't think when they won them two and when KD was there, I don't think he was even more impactful than KD in those two. Curry, then
Well,
KD, then Draymond. Like, but people are telling me that he's always been He's been he has as been impactful, or even more impactful than Curry, and I don't believe that.
well, I think that's crazy to say. I think that's crazy, but
My man
I don't
Rel
like I
got
said. I
hit
don't
in his
think we should
dishes.
let one series define. I don't think we should let one series define this man's whole career. He has been very impactful throughout his career.
Possible. Would you say as Curry?
No, like granted, when I hear people say that, I'd be like, yeah, you're tripping. But he hasn't like when KD was there, he wasn't Draymond wasn't the most impactful. But even on the first championship, I don't think Draymond was the most impactful. But he has been impactful.
No, but even when you're saying that, no, I'm not even arguing with you on that because I agree with you. But what people are telling guys like us that think Curry, even when we look at the Curry, like the Golden State Warriors aspect, they think Draymond Green has been as in or even more impactful than Curry. So that's why it's just I
No,
don't think so.
I don't agree with
Yeah,
that.
I don't see that. RJ and Dame got the same career.
Oh my God. Anyways, before we go down this rabbit hole, Darius, your Hawks are looking to trade for DeAndre Ayton. Do you think that's a good fit for your Hawks?
No.
I don't like I say I would have to agree with Rel. Nah, I don't think that's a good fit. Like, granted, he gives us offense, like a little bit more offense, but from what we need, I think Capella, like for us to compete for real, I think Capella is enough. I think we just need progression out of our people like DeAndre Hunter. Like if he comes out and becomes a better defender and it makes it easier for him to get his own basket. Like he picks up a ball handle or something this offseason. I think that's what we need. We don't need another big.
You don't want to
The
go younger?
reason the reason that I
Young
said
enough.
go ahead, my fault.
Like how
You don't want to go
many
younger?
younger? Like we got
DeAndre
Kevin
Ayton's like 23, I think.
majority
22.
of the, I think Capella might be one of the oldest on the team, bro. It's fine. Like it's fine.
You got untapped potential with DeAndre Ayton. Untapped potential there.
Get the fuck out of here. They're not trying to pay him.
I'm just saying, untapped potential. You never know. But go ahead, bro.
The reason I said no is that I think they will put themselves in a situation with another John Collins. So if you follow the Atlanta and you see what John Collins is doing with I want my money. Oh, I think I should get more touches. I think I should get. I think they're just gonna put themselves in another situation as that, and I don't think that they should want that type of situation because we've had this argument plenty of times. He already wants the max. You're gonna give him the max. John Collins keeps on bitching every other year. He's gonna start complaining after a while. I don't think you just want those troubles inside of the locker room, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think you want those troubles. Then it blows onto the court. I don't really think you want that. Then and on top of that, I think when you have Trey Young, I think you should get another dog player that's gonna at least Trey Young could go to war with, bro. Or like you feel me? Like he's gonna put up a point or at least play great defense inside those games. That game 7 that they played against Luca, nobody can say and say DeAndre Ayton played great defense or put up anything to even give them a fucking fleeting fight to say they've life. Nobody can say that, bro. And that's a shame because what is he supposed to be? He's supposed to be a defensive anchor with a little bit of bag as a big man, and he did neither or. So I don't think you should give that to guys like Trey Young. Trey Young needs somebody that, yo, bro, if I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna play, but we all can play, and I may give you 40, you may give me 25. I think Trey Young needs somebody like that. He probably need a I don't want to say a center. I don't know what center is gonna give him that, but he could get it from like a power forward or a small forward if they're really trying to trade. But a center, I don't know about a center. I don't even know about DeAndre Ayton. I'm not high on him, but yeah, I might be, but I'm not.
What about you, Rose? What you think?
I think that DeAndre Ayton is not going to get paid like he wants to, at least not from Atlanta. And I don't think that's going to be a good fit if he's trying to get, you know, more offensive touches. I don't think that'll be a good fit for him and Trey Young. He'll probably get a lot of lobs, but the offense gonna be like, centered through him. I don't think at all.
I'm trying to figure out how is he gonna get more offensive touches if John Collins, another lob player, is complaining about they're not about complaining about his touches.
I'm
That's
just
the
saying he could possibly, yeah. I'm just saying he's not gonna get touches like he
yeah,
wants to.
I know what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Like him even going there doesn't make sense. John Collins is complaining about not enough touches. You understand what I'm saying? So if your other players complain about not enough touches, what makes you think that you're gonna get those touches?
I don't know. I think if they get DeAndre Ayton, you get him younger, more athletic center. I think you could replace Clint Capella. Now you got a nice young core that you could like develop, see what they turn into.
But you're not reading. You're not for one. I don't even think you're looking at it. I don't think any team in their right mind is gonna say just give me Capella. Capella for eight, and it's crazy. So now you got to look at guys DeAndre Hunter, Kevin Herter. You got to look at guys like they want to build around, but now if they want to make that trade, they're going to have to trade. You understand what I'm saying?
I,
Like,
I don't I don't think there's many centers that's gonna have the possible talent level and potential that DeAndre Ayton has.
I think I don't. That's crazy. DeAndre Ayton to me is not a. I don't think he's a top five center in the league.
So
You
would
have
you rank DeAndre Ayton?
he's probably like 6'7", but you have Joel, Joel. You have Cat. I think Bam is better than him. That's four already. Oh, if it's about to start raining, I'm out of here. That's four already, and what else? Um, I know I'm forgetting somebody off the top of my head, but that's already
Rudy.
four people I got.
You put
Rudy.
Rudy in there?
So that's yeah, Rudy. So that's already five right there. Rudy's better than DeAndre Ayton. To me, it's not a question. I'm not gonna argue anybody on that. I'm not. We're not doing that, bro. Um, so that's already five people right there. This season, you could argue some other guys, but I think he's six at the best power forward. I mean, best centers. He's six in the league. He's not a top five center.
I'm looking at his numbers. He's a guy that gives you 16 and 10 for a big man.
I need him to pump them numbers up.
What to like
He,
what 20 and 12,
yeah, he need to give me 20 and 11 at least.
20 and 11. That I don't think that's too crazy.
I don't think that's too crazy either.
I think he could do that in the right system. I don't
Hold
think
on,
the
I was
Suns would
saying
feel like a
that
good system for him.
I was saying that even if you're saying that, yo, he's not. So now look, like to me, this is what I'm saying, bro. He's not better than Rudy Gobert because at least Rudy Gobert is giving you 16, 15. He's giving you 16 points, 15 rebounds, some crazy shit like that. So,
Yeah, Rudy's giving you like
uh,
16. Hold on, I'm about to tell you exactly what Rudy's giving you. I think it's like 16 and 12. Something.
nah, Rudy Gobert is giving you like 15, almost 16 rebounds.
Nah, for the for last season, yeah, but for career, he's giving you like 12 and 11.
There, but last season he gave you 16, 15, and some crazy shit like that. So I don't think he's better than I don't think Aiden is better than him.
Are the Cavs legit going in next season? And who should trade for Collins next season?
Nobody should trade for Colin Sexton. He's a free agent. Nobody in their right mind should trade for Colin Sexton. Trading for him is like shooting yourself in the foot. But going into next season, yeah, they're legit. I think they only slacked off because they were missing Jared Allen. Then Evan Mobley went down right after Jared Allen went down, so that defensive kind of tilted off. You understand what I'm saying? But other than that, I think they're gonna be good going into next season. They're gonna have a full team. They're gonna have people they can play with, people they can play around. They gonna be good. You not talking? What's going on?
It's good. It's good.
What you think, Rose?
My fault. I was focused on something.
What you think, Rose?
When I think about what my fault, I was paying attention to something else.
About are the Cavs legit going next season, and where should Colin Sexton go sign at?
I mean, I think he should go anywhere where he get opportunity. I think with him and Darius Garland, it was kind of hard to get the tandem right. But I feel like once he get opportunity, the doors will swing open for him. But it's just about opportunity and can he stay healthy? But I think the Cavs is either going to trade him or use him as trade bait to try to get a draft pick or get somebody better.
Yeah.
This nigga run the store.
Yeah. Nah, but he gonna leave and say the next topic is Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Who you think
This
is
is
better?
wild.
Who you think is better?
Jayson Tatum, duh.
He's better than a healthy Paul George.
Yes.
I don't know about that one.
I think we've seen. I think at this point, Jason Tatum is better than Paul George, and we never, especially if you win a championship, he definitely. I mean, he already did something as a man that, no offense, that Paul George hasn't done. But
Oh,
I would say
that's a
also,
fact.
but I would also say that the two conference, and one in a younger career and the other one was pretty impressive as well.
I
I
think
just like Jason more than Paul George, bro.
I think that we um. So I've been thinking about this for
This nigga serves him out.
yo.
Flash in here. Oh, you back now? We're probably.
Yeah. Nah, I was saying that I think we've seen the best of Paul George already, but I think we're on the verge of seeing the best of Jason Tatum.
Bro, if that's the case, then Jason Tatum, he got to be more comfortable going to the rim.
Yeah, I think we've seen the best of him already, bro. So like me saying that, I'm not the best already, but I
He
think
was
we're seeing I think we're seeing close to the best.
good at all.
I think we're close to seeing the best version of JT, and we've already seen the best version of Paul George. So to me, I think I would give it to Jason Tatum. I mean, yeah, I'll give it to Jason Tatum because Jason Tatum next season could take a major jump that nobody's seen. But how I'm looking at it right now, yeah, I give the edge to Jason Tatum.
Why would you? But with Jason Tatum though, Paul George was drafted in 2010. In 2013, he made the All NBA team and he made the All Defensive Second team. Right? Yeah, those are defensive second team. And that was by his third year in the league. You know what I
Yeah, but
mean?
I think we've seen the best of him though. Like the highest that he's gonna play. I think we've seen that. I think that we're on the verge of we might be there of seeing the best version of JT. And I think JT height might is looking better than Paul George's.
Well, yeah,
That's what
I
I was
think
trying to say.
his potential might could be higher, but just as of right now, like I think like if you take both of them in a vacuum to like that 4 year mark for or 5 year mark for Paul George, I would think personally Paul George is a better player at this point in his career. I mean, like at that point in their career, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
because
but
he brought that defensive aspect, like aspect to the game, rather than like yeah, we could say Jayson Tatum plays good on D, but Paul George is making all defensive teams. Tatum doesn't have one yet. Not saying he'll never get one because it's looking like he's gonna probably get one day. But like I said, Paul George is doing this year 3.
Is it safe to say they're kind of the same player?
I don't think they're the
They
same player.
because when I look at it, right, when they have highs, they have highs, but when they have lows, they have lows. Jason Tatum is equally inconsistent compared to Paul George.
I think Jason Tatum is. Fuck it, I'm gonna say I think Jason Tatum is better. Yeah. I think Jason.
I think that they're similar players. Like, and Paul George never played with a player equivalent to like a Jaylen Brown,
He's played with an
a
MVP.
player who played like him.
He
He's played
played
with
with
an
Resto. He played with
MVP.
Resto.
Okay.
He did, but for like 2 years.
Exactly. That's what getting that time. What you mean?
I'm talking about like consistently throughout his career. When he was on the Pacers, can y'all tell me who his second best player was?
Roy Hibbert was there.
The best, no. With the Pacers, it wasn't about player. That was a team aspect. That's what I would use that team shit. That was a team like type of thing.
I would agree. No, the second year for sure.
But you could say same things with the
First year,
Celtics
not the
because we've
second.
seen Jason Tatum play bad and they still win games.
That's not true because you can take
We haven't seen Jason
Jalen
Tatum play
Brown.
bad and they win games.
No, I'm not saying that Jalen Brown is better than any second fiddle that was on that thing that Pacers team.
I think they're similar players. They both have their highs and their lows, and they look the same at this point with their highs and lows. Like you'll see games where Jason Tatum looks like a great MVP candidate, and the next game you look like, what is this? Now you just look like a regular player. They're both inconsistent. I don't think there's nothing that Tatum does better than Paul George.
But I think any version of Jalen. I think any form of Jalen Brown is better than any form of Rory Hibbert or any form of fucking Lance Stevenson. What you gonna say, George Hill? I think like Jalen Brown is better than any form of those players, right? So I don't think it's comparable. I think that they have comparable teams. Not comparable teams, but I think I was more of a team player. That like Paul George win and success in Indiana was more of a team thing. He was the number one best player. Everything else was team. It was I don't think it was like, well, he has a second best player on that team that can fiddle off and try to
You know,
go and then
oh my god.
I don't know. I feel like they kind of the same players. This Tatum has a higher ceiling.
I don't see how see them being the same player. I don't know. Like at what point Paul
Like
George is
Darius, when you
considered
watch that game, what do you see? Like, do you see a difference in that game?
defensively, I want to say yes. Well, I say yes. Definitely
You think
defensive.
so? You think Paul George is a better defender for now, right?
Yes. I don't think there
What
should be a
about
question about
offensively? What about offensively though?
that. Offensively,
Yeah.
I can see how they're similar in that way. But like I said, but at one point, Paul George was looked at as like one of the best two-way players in the league. Do we look at
hmm
Tatum as one of the best two-way players in the league? Is that how we look at Tatum?
Yes, nigga, we
I,
do.
They
I
do.
personally don't. I
I,
don't.
I don't either.
I, I don't know about them, but me
Yeah,
personally, no.
but he's just trying to push his Jaylen Brown agenda. Don't listen to Crazy Shot Josh.
No.
Don't listen to
If we
Josh.
go, let's really
Don't
think
listen to
about
Josh.
this. So where would you rank? Where would you rank Jayson Tatum as a two-way player, Rose?
I would say he's up there when it comes to two-way players. Like, it's not crazy to say, like he's in the realm of the Jaylen Browns, you know what I'm saying? That ilk. Like, a really good two-way player, good solid defender, and a good solid offensive player.
I don't know. I'm gonna need a list from Rose. Rose gonna have to make me a list.
If I say, I just don't. I never looked at Tatum as a two-way player. Like he is definitely like an offensive, whatever you want to call it. But Paul George was looked at as one of the best two-way players in the league at one point, and that's why I don't see the similarities besides offensively, I guess. But when it just comes to the overall game, I don't see similarities like
So
to
you
that
so you
point to where
think
they're the
Jayson
same
Tatum
player.
is a bad defender?
No, never said that. Let's not say it. I'm not saying that. But I do
So
think Paul
Darius, if you
George
had to
was a
put him on,
great
oh, go ahead.
defender.
So he's saying like Paul George was on tier one of two-way players, and Jayson Tatum's on tier two. Darius, is that what you kind of saying in a way?
Well, yeah, yes, with Paul George, but with Tatum, like I said, I never even thought about him being a two-way player. I just never looked at that.
Okay, so if you had to rank Jayson Tatum's defense, would you say it's like all right? Would you say it's like good? Would you say it's like, you know, oh, you didn't say great. So would you say good or all right?
I say it's good. Like I don't think he a
He wouldn't
slouch.
say
He
great,
ain't
but
no
he'll say good.
yeah. But I don't think he a slouch or nobody you could just go out there and be like, oh yeah, Tatum out here, we can go give him 30 easily. You know what I mean? But he definitely played D, but he's not Paul George. Rose, would you say that he was like his defense is as good as Paul George's?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
Mm,
so why doesn't he have a defensive team?
that's a great
When
question, Darius. Great
you talking
question.
about Paul George, the defensive wizard that everybody talks about, but everybody scores on.
No, I'm just asking
I
why
li-
doesn't Tatum have a defensive
If
team?
that's your measurement, I can show you clips where Paul George
No, that's not my measurement. But
I'm just
they
saying,
award
bro.
out. They give that award out for a reason, though, Rose. Like
Yeah,
that
I
Rose.
hear you, and I hear you, but again, I'm looking at it as what I've actually seen.
So the eye test. Got you.
I think Jason Tatum right now, Jason Tatum and Paul George defense is comparable. I think it's comparable.
That's what I'm saying, real. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I think it's comparable. I don't think one defender is way better than the other. I think it's a comparable defensive.
I think it's hard to say that it's comparable only because the way that Celtics team is built, you have a lot of good and great defenders on it.
He's
But
So
listen to
definitely
what
it's
you're
built.
more of a
saying.
team than
No, no.
individual thing.
All right. See, Josh, you see how you just split that up? Now, when people were like, "Oh, nah, what's it called? Paul George is this high end defender," bro. If you really watch that Indiana team, at that time, Roy Hibbert wasn't no fucking. He wasn't Laker Roy Hibbert, bro. He was damn near. I'm gonna be nasty, bro. He was damn at that point on the Indiana Pacers, bro. He was comparable to Robert Williams, bro. What Robert Williams is doing right now, not that many points, but he's playing defense and he's getting you the
So
rebounds. Roy Hibbert was doing that, bro. And if you want to
so
talk
who's
about
comparable to a Marcus Smart and a Jaylen Brown then?
at that at that time, bro, the Marcus Smart aspect, you could say Lance Stevenson. You got to remember, bro, when Lance Stevenson was on Indiana, a lot of people liked him. Why? Because of his be. Listen, a lot of people like Lance Stevenson at that time on Indiana. Why? His intensity, his defense, and he was flashy. The only thing that is different between Marcus Smart is not flashy. And then I already said it. The Indiana never had a Jaylen Brown type of player. If Indiana would have had another nigga to give him 25 a night, damn near 30 points when he's hot, bro, Paul George would have did something in Indiana, bro.
Oh, what about an Al Horford too? Or like, I don't
David
think like when
West.
I'm looking at
David
that
West.
Indiana team.
David West. What are you talking about? At that point, David West. What are you talking about, bro?
I
The
think he,
only
I
person that
Rose.
the
I think
only
The
person
Marcus Smart
I
one
mean
is
real.
not comparable. I'm sorry to
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Lance.
didn't say
That is not comparable to me. That's
I
not
didn't say
comparable.
DeMarcus Smart. I said David West to
No, nah, Lance Stevenson and the Marcus Smart one. I don't see that comparison at all.
bro, if you remember that time, bro, it's very comparable, bro.
It's not though. Lance Stevenson wasn't playing great D. He was just annoying motherfuckers, bro. Like that's what he was blowing in people's ear.
I
Just
hope
talking
nah.
He was a, he was an
I,
irritator basically, an
I,
exactly.
irritator
I hope
like a
you know
Patrick
what you're
Beverly.
what no
Oh
no
my
no.
god.
I hope you know what you're saying right now. A lot of besides the blowing in air, he's irritated. A lot of people say that shit about Marcus Smart, bro. He's not a great defender. He's just irritable. He's just always there. He's nagging. He has intensity. Same thing Lane Stevenson does, bro. That's what I'm saying. If you pay attention to those teams and that time, bro, Lane Stevenson was he was a great, not great. He was a good defender for that time guarding guards because he was annoying. He was going to yell
I
at
can't
you,
even
bro.
say that.
He was,
He doesn't even
yo,
have an
bro,
all defensive team. Marcus Smart has three of them.
And
So
a
I
D.
can't
okay.
even say it's comparable. And a depoy. So how's this comparable, bro? Like I don't see how. Where's the comparison?
Because now you're looking at numbers. I'm telling you to watch it, bro. This is the only time I'm gonna really argue numbers against odd tests, bro. If you really watch lanes, bro, you would know what I'm talking about, bro. This is the only time I'm gonna argue odd tests over numbers, bro.
But he didn't even make an all defensive team. Not even like third team.
I
All
think there's
right,
only
So
bro.
you're telling me he's this great
And it's
defender, but he
only
didn't make an all
it's only
defensive
two
team.
it's only two defensive teams for one. So he wasn't gonna make third team all defense. That was gonna be fake.
My fault.
Um, Nah, but no, he was, bro. He wasn't. That's why I corrected myself. He wasn't great, but at that time, he was a good defender for what Indiana had, bro. For what Indiana had, the team defense, the team aspect, he was a good defender. Because that's what he brought to that team. He brought intensity. He brought all of that to the team to make the team better.
I think he brought antics, bro. I think it was
Mm,
antics. I don't think it was
Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
niggas
I
is
don't.
wildin'.
I don't know what y'all talking about, bro.
Hold
The
on,
same thing.
Rose. You agree? You agree with that? That Lance Stevenson's
I would
defense
say
is comparable to Marcus Smart? Because that's what
I
Rose
wouldn't
saying.
I wouldn't I wouldn't say that, but to try to make it seem like he wasn't what I would say above average defender. Stop it.
all right,
And
he
then
did.
Oh
and
my
then I
god,
took the
this
and
like
then
Can
I
we at
took
least
the
agree? Can we at least agree on that? Lance Stevenson was an above average defender. Can we at least
Yes,
agree on that?
yes, yes.
and then I took the word great back and fixed my sentence to say he wasn't great. He was a good defender is above average. Good is above
Well,
average,
hey,
bro.
well, if that's the case, if a good defender is above average, Marcus Smart still he's not a good defender. He's a great defender. Like so, there still isn't really a comparison between the two. We're talking about once again somebody who has a DPOY and three defensive teams. Lance Stevenson never got to that level of playing defense. Like I said, I don't think you can compare those two. I don't.
kind of like comparing Patrick Beverly to Chris Paul.
Bro, you hate Chris Paul. Why you doing
Why
that?
you had to do that?
That's just a comparison. I'm just saying, like that's with this Lance and Marcus Smart. That's the vibes I'm getting. That's not even fair because Patrick Beverly got all defensive team.
But all I'm saying is Lance is above average defender. So I don't know about that great.
I think Lance is.
So Rose, let me ask you this: would you say this Boston Celtics team defensively is equal to that Pacers team with Paul George on it?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I
I
would
can make the
too.
argument that the Boston is probably better defensively because they got interchangeable points.
So okay, so we have Jaylen Brown defensively. Rel said you don't got nobody for, so that edge goes to the Celtics. You said Al Horford is comparable to David West. Then you said Robert Williams is the Roy Hibbert, and then the Marcus Smart one is up in the air right now.
Again, I'm not agreeing with Will. The
So
only
it's
thing
kind
I
of
was
like
saying is,
the Celtics are winning a little bit on this
It's
defensive end.
It's not, bro. It's not. You're looking at it from a different aspect, bro. It's not wild. I remember that team, bro. 1 through 5. The reason I say it's comparable, because 1 through 5, a whole like Indiana Pacers team as a whole played very well defense from George Hill down to Roy Hibbert. 1 through 5 played excellent defense, bro. They were a well defensive scheme team. And if you look at Boston, 1 through 5 plays very well defense. Damn near excellent defense, bro.
Hey,
I
we
get
talking about
that,
Giannis
but
though?
like I feel like the Celtics have like advantages in
They
two
have a they
positions,
have a they have advantages because they
maybe
have better
three.
players. They have better players. Marcus Smart is better than Lance Stevenson. Jaylen Brown is better than anybody else. Who you want to say? Danny Granger?
You
Marcus Smart is
you
better
said the
than that nigga.
defense was comfortable though. That's what you said.
Yeah, but I will. Yes,
he
it's
said the
So it
defense,
comparable.
can't be
not the
better if it's
team, though.
comparable.
Yes, the defense, but not the
I'm just talking
team,
about
nigga.
defense. I'm talking about defensive side of the
Then,
ball. That's all I was talking about.
then yes, I stand on what I said, bro. The defense is comparable.
I don't I don't think it's comfortable. I think that Boston is slightly better than that Indiana team.
Hey, by any chance, can we get like the defensive efficiency stats for the Pacers and whatever 2 or 3 years y'all want to pick, and then let's look at the Celtics this year because I'm pretty sure the Celtics are like killing them in a lot of those stats. I don't think they're on the same level defensively. I really don't.
I don't even know how to read it or
I could,
find the advanced
I
stats
could,
on
I could.
defense.
Got a little, I could search it, but I don't have to get in front of the computer. Go to basketball reference. I can't have to look at their teams, but I mean, they couldn't have been a bad defensive team because they actually made it kind of far in the finals. I mean, far as I think twice with Paul George as a dude. So even I'm pretty sure stats wise they're gonna be pretty good defensively. Maybe not at Boston's level like you're saying, maybe not, but they got to be a pretty good defensive team and go far in the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't. No, yeah, bro. I don't think it's not far off. I'm not saying they're the same exact, but it's not far off, bro. And then now I'm taking up. You got to understand, bro. There's no bias in it because I'm taking up a team that defense
So
is.
I looked
There's
it
no
up,
bias.
right? Go
Huh?
ahead, bro. I
I was
looked it
just
up,
saying, there's
right?
no.
So like the Pacers, I just picked 2014-15, a random year. They had a defensive rating of 103.2, which was seventh in the league. And then Boston this year, 106.9, which is the second best in the league.
So it's two and are we gonna say 2-7 are close?
No, but we also he's making our point that it was a better defense than what y'all trying to make it out to be.
So hold on. Y'all saying 2-7 is not close. What
No,
year did Paul
I
George? No,
bro
I'm
said
no, no, I'm no. I'm trying to figure out what's the year Paul George broke his leg. What's that year?
I thought that was
That's four.
2015.
That's 20 what?
Is that 2015, 2016? That season? That off season?
No, he
Let me
broke his leg in
see.
a. He broke his leg, I think, in the middle of a game. That's what I'm talking about.
I thought it happened like during the
I
USAA
I'm
season.
picking. What you want to use?
Nah.
13, 14?
See, the year that he broke his leg. So use 13 because I know 13. That's the year they beat Melo. Not trying to be funny.
Gotcha.
I knew that year sound familiar because I knew that had to be the year he broke his leg mid game.
So that year they had a defensive rating of 99.3, which was number one in the league.
Okay then. When he went to the Eastern Conference Finals as the man, 99. He was
Yeah,
they were ranked
that's when
number
he
one
lost to Miami
defense.
that year.
Yes, he was ranked what? What defense? Where was it ranked at?
The team defense as a whole was ranked number one in the league,
Okay, this year,
according to
Boston
these
defense in
advanced
the
stats.
NBA this year what's the
This
Celtics
year is
defense?
two. They're
It's
second
two.
best in the
So
league.
okay, so now when I'm explaining to you that team, when they go to the Eastern, when Paul George was the man, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. It was not wild. One is a one defensive team, the other one is a second. How is that wild and far off?
I mean,
I
if
don't
you
like.
look at it in the grand scheme of things, like it is far off. But my whole thing was to show that the Pacers was a good defensive team. Seventh in the league is not a bad defensive team. That's all I was trying to make my point.
No, but my only thing is with the Pacers, they were great on a defensive aspect. But the only reason I keep giving the Celtics the edge is that the Pacers never had a Jaylen Brown-esque player. And that's my only thing. They've never had a Jaylen Brown-esque player, bro.
I don't know. I still don't like. If you're number two in the league in something, and this person's number 7, it's just kind of like I'm in the top 3.
No, no.
No. You
The
just
seven,
said, but
no. Number 7, when they were number 7 in defense. So now this is where I'm proving my point. When they were number 7 in defense, that's the same year Paul George broke his leg. He didn't play that whole season. They were still a top 7 team in the defense. When Paul George played it, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. They were number 1 in defense. That's what I'm saying. The defense is comparable, bro. When both of their best players are playing, they're 1 or 2.
Mm,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I knew that Indiana was a fucking excellent defensive team. That's why they were so nice through the season.
and I told you can't make the defense far and playoffs unless you want.
I still don't think that that Lance Stevens and Marcus Smart are comparable. Like, there's nothing you're
Even
gonna
if they're
say to
not
make me believe that.
nah, even if they not if not even me being nasty comparing them to, even if they not comparable, bro. When them two niggas when a team is playing as a whole and all together, bro, they're 1 and 2. That team is 1 and 2 in defensive. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I got you. I'm
them
with you.
teams is
I'm with you.
very nice in defense, bro. Yeah, them teams is those two teams are very. I always knew that Indiana team was nice in defense. So even when Josh was like reading numbers like that 2014-15 season, I knew Paul George got injured because I knew he broke his leg that year. And for them to without Paul George, for them to still land top 10 in defense,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think the defenses is comparable. Like when you look at those two teams at their best peak, obviously to me Boston is a better team because they just have better pieces. Marcus Smart is better than Lance Stevenson. I do think Al Horford is better than David West. Um, Jaylen Brown is better than whoever else you want to say from Paul George down on that team. Like, but to me, yeah, Jayson Tatum and Paul George is comparable. So now, if you have somebody that is comparable to your best player, then you have their second best player is damn near can be the first best player on that Indiana team. You can tell those teams are like those are two totally complete different teams. Indiana weighed heavily on they weighed heavily on a defense.
What the comments say? Darius on here, my man. Batman. Yeah, okay.
What's your next
So
one? Give me another one.
I'm gonna give y'all two stat lines. Shout out to Cousins for this.
Please not this player A, player B shit.
It is. It's exactly that.
Oh my god, bro.
What's wrong with player A, player B?
Go
He's
ahead,
so
go ahead.
angry.
Cause
Better defender.
I chose player A, bro.
Nah, it's a different one, bro. That's not the one I sent in the group chat.
Oh,
It's the whole
oh,
different
oh.
one. Two random players I
All
chose.
right, go ahead.
So player A averaging
Defender.
31, 6, 5, and 2 blocks.
Hold on, you said
Okay, Rose,
31,
what
6.
it was
Hold
31,
on, hold on.
6, 5, and 2 blocks. 46, 31, 73 shooting splits. Player
Yeah,
B
I
is
got it.
35 and 7 with 2 steals. 34, 33, 78 shooting splits. Now, Rose, to your point, one had 2 blocks, one had 2 steals. So I don't know which one you're gonna value more on defense, the steals or the block.
Hold on, I gotta read the efficiency. Give me player A.
Why are you choosing player A?
I'm choosing player A more, one more point, one more rebound. What's that? Two less what, assists? That'd be two less assists. So two less assists. And I think it's very close, but the efficiency is better. 78,
All right.
31, 46, 46 from the field, 31 from three-pointer, 73 from free throw. But 34,
Mm-hmm.
34 from the field, 34 from the field is some RJ Barrett shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's mad inefficient, bro. That's wild inefficient, bro.
Hey,
You
Darius, which one you
not like
taking?
you not but like to me, like you not even being close to 40% from the field, it's fucking terrible. Like that's terrible.
I think you made this one a little too easy, Josh. Like I think everyone's gonna take player A. I don't really see a reason to take player B.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't
uh,
see a reason either.
now, do you care about wins and losses? Do wins and losses change our answers?
Yes, wins and losses would definitely change my answer.
Yes, wins and
So if I
losses change
told
my
you one of
answer.
these, I'm not gonna tell you which one, but one won a series, another one lost a series. Would that make a difference?
Did did he get swept losing the series?
Uh, one, and the other one only won a game.
Yeah, they didn't get swept.
All right, so what you
The
said?
one that won,
Player lost his series. The player B won his series.
basically. That's how I'm
Yeah.
taking it.
All right, well then
Give
I
me the
changed
one
my
that won.
answer. I'm taking exactly. Give me the one that won.
Yeah, give me
like
you
I
still gotta give me the one that won, bro.
I think
But
they're
when
All
too
right.
close. I think the stats are just too
but
close. The only thing that
yeah,
throws it
like
off is the inefficient shooting. Like the inefficient shooting is the only thing that you really look at.
yeah, bro. Cause I like to me still like even if they're very close. Like you could go either way with it, but my nigga, you shooting 34% from the field, bro. Come
But
like
if he won the series, I can rock with it. I can rock with it. He won the series.
yeah, but I don't. To me, I don't even think anybody want their best player to shoot 41 from the field. I mean, 34 from the field.
No, facts.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
So
I don't think anybody wants that.
player A is T Mac in the first round versus the Hornets. Lost that series. Player B was AI. AI in the first round versus the Pacers,
hey,
and he
that
won
looked
that
like
series 4-1.
that looked like some AI shit. And then so now we gotta put context into it. Of course, we don't want him shooting 34%, but
He
who else is
carried that
gonna be
motherfucker. Yeah,
who
he
else
carried that. Yeah, you don't
who
want him shooting. Yeah,
like we
you don't
want
want him.
taking the bad shots too. Like we
Yeah,
want
you don't want him shooting fucking 34%. But who else gonna shoot that fuck motherfucker? Aaron McKinney. Aaron motherfucker. Like, come on, bro.
Oh, okay, you gonna throw it down? Fucking the camp at the tempo? Yeah, get the fuck out of
Yeah, like all right. So yeah, I'll go with player B just because he won. He won, and then it's like, who the fuck else he was gonna pass the ball to, nigga? Like, goddamn, Aaron McKinney. I wouldn't,
But
nigga.
but but
I
but
wouldn't pass the
real.
ball to Aaron McKinney.
But some will argue, and y'all all know this from Clubhouse. That's not an excuse to be inefficient.
It's
Like,
not,
That's
but
what they would say.
motherfucker, nah, but motherfucker, win. Don't be inefficient and lose, nigga. Win.
Be
hey,
inefficient than win, being inefficient and lose, nigga.
Yeah, like
I
I
mean,
get it,
by Clubhouse rules, it's better to be inconsistent and lose. It's better to be efficient and lose.
bro.
Oh, fuck.
No. I get the aspect. I get that thinking because y'all know I argue a loser's a lose, a winner. You feel me? I argue that, but like, don't be like if you're inefficient and you lose, bro. Come on, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
especially if you lose because of your inefficiency. Yeah.
Yeah, don't like because your look. Because I can blame the team
But
look. Like if you're inefficient, I can figure out an argument to blame the team looks on you and you're not being efficient. You understand what I'm saying? I could make an argument about that shit, bro.
Now I got, bro. This is one of your
That's all
questions
I'm
from the group chat from earlier. Would you
saying.
rather 15? Would you rather average 15 points have impact on winning, or average 30 and lose?
That was my
What you
question
think?
because I
Oh,
was
Rose, it
asking.
was one of y'all. I don't remember.
No, you good.
Darius, which one you rather do? I'm gonna start with you.
That was my nah. That was give Rose his credit. That was
That was Rose's question. I knew it was one of y'all. I just didn't
oh,
remember which one of y'all asked that.
But it was more like 20, but still 15, 20, I still wouldn't be mad. Like
All right, cool.
I like to win. It makes no reason to score 30 and lose, in my opinion, my nigga. If I score 30 and we just continuously lose, we ain't making no deep playoff runs. And we talking about an adult league, regardless if this the NBA or any league. I'm trying to win.
Now you said 20, it changes my answer because 15 was, that was kind of role play number. No, I'm not. It does. It changes my answer because if he would have said 15, I'd rather the average 30 and lose. That's just me.
Bro, what the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because at least if I'm averaging 30 and we're losing, I'm the star player. So that might mean my team is just horrible. So if you put me in a good situation, I can win. If
and
I'm
that's what I'm
averaging 15 and winning, that I'm just a role player. What am I really doing on the team?
about to say. If
Yo,
I'm
I could play
averaging
exactly.
bad, the
30,
team might
But
still win.
no. Oh, go ahead. I want Darius to go, then I'm gonna
Go ahead,
answer your
Derek.
question to you saying that.
about to say I agree with Josh. Like, I think I would personally rather average the 30 because that means I'm the star player. That means I'm probably a max contract player rather than this role player over here who's giving you 15. Like,
no.
Okay, no.
So now
Even if we take an NBA out of it, if you was in a like an adult league, for example, no money, or obviously there's probably money on if you do win, but we talk about there's no contracts, you're not playing for a contract. Would you rather average 20 and win, or 30 and continuously lose damn near most of your game?
but I'm dropping 30 every night, just talking shit against just a whole bunch of other regular
30
playing.
plus. You're averaging 30 basically.
Take the 30.
so
I think
now
I take the
so
30,
now
bro.
look.
Darius,
I'm gonna
I know
answer.
what type of for you are, Darius. I can't fuck with
Nah,
you.
nah,
That means y'all
I can't
can't
fuck
guard
with
nah.
me.
you,
That
So
means
Darius.
y'all can't guard me. So it
Exactly.
don't
I'm
matter.
out here
I'm the
having
best
I'm
fun,
a
player in the
Bro,
league.
nah.
I'm
okay,
MVP.
yeah,
I'm
this is
a
the problem I have. Y'all niggas gonna talk about I can't guard you, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be holding up the trophy. How is he talking shit, bro? You can never
Because you
talk
a
shit.
role player. You
you
barely
a role
contribute.
player.
I
I don't care.
still
You barely
no.
contribute. You on the
Let me
bench.
explain something, Josh. Let me explain something. You act like 15. If for example, I just said 15 points per game. But what if I'm an integral part of my team's defense? I'm an integral part of my team's offense as far as making
see.
that motherfucker flow. You just
That's
looking
what I
at it
was.
as far as
So
just
let me
straight
ask.
points. You
So
can
let me
have
ask y'all
impact
a
on
question.
other parts of the game just with scoring.
Would y'all rather be Allen Iverson or Manu Ginobili? That's how I'm looking at this
Mono
question. Who
Ginobili.
I'd rather be.
Bro,
Mono Ginobili.
I'd
I'd
rather
rather
be
be Mono
Manu.
Ginobili.
I
I'd
I'd
rather be
rather be
Mono.
Manu.
Nah, I'm picking AI.
Allen
I
Iverson.
don't care. Don't
rather,
even worry
I'd
No,
about it.
rather
look.
pick Manu, bro. I'm picking
Josh,
Manu,
Josh,
bro.
I'd rather be
Josh,
AI.
I'm picking
Josh, you know
Manu
I'm not
every
being
day.
biased. Josh, you know I'm not being biased because I've said it and I said it over and over again. Allen Iverson is my favorite player of all time. like he's the person that made me like basketball. I would rather be Manu Ginobili. So even when I saw it last night, I didn't take a long pause and say, let me think about it. I'd rather be a 15-point scorer. Fuck other the rec leagues and all that. In the NBA, to score 15
Yeah,
points per
come on
game,
now.
you have to be somewhere near of a nice player. I hope y'all understand that, bro. Then on top of that,
But
15. So
go
think
ahead, bro.
of
The impact on winning, I think the impact
Listen,
on winning
if
is
I'm Allen
very, very.
Iverson, at least I'm top 5 at my position compared to the other guy.
Is he really?
I can say I was the best player in the league. The other
But
player
no,
can't say that.
is he
I can
really?
say that.
Is he really top five shooting guard of all time though?
Yeah. We talk. If we talking about AI, yes, he's top 5.
So
Let's not do the
he's
slander.
not. It's not no slander. It's not no slander, bro. Let me ask you a question.
I could even say I was the best player in the league for 1 year. I can say that. Manu could never say
Okay.
that ever.
No, I'm just gonna go. Let me just go through some names. So he's not greater than Mike, obviously.
No.
Mike, Kobe, D Wade.
so
Those are the only 3 I'm putting ahead of AI. Mike, Kobe, and D Wade. Just those 3.
And
Mike,
I would throw in
Kobe,
another
D.
name, but I don't want to start controversy on the show, so I'll just keep it
No,
in.
say it.
So
Say
I'm
it.
gonna start it, Josh. I got you. To me, AI is my number 4. He is
Curry's
above
4.
James Harden. He is above James Harden. Yes.
All right, bro.
I'm taking AI over James
Okay,
Harden.
even if you put Harden at 4, who's at 5, bro? He's still
Who's
top
at
5 either
5?
way. Who you gonna put over him?
Bro, I feel like there's arguments to be made for other players, but I'm not gonna be nasty, bro. A lot of people are not gonna like me. I'm not gonna be
Most people are
nasty,
gonna
bro.
have
The
AI in the
slander.
4th or 5th spot.
I'm
And
not gonna
most
be
people have
nasty,
AI number
bro.
5.
Bro,
And this
let
is
me
where
ask you a
this is
question.
where that
Let me ask you. No.
efficiency gets
This is
overrated,
where.
and I hate
This is where.
efficiency. This is where it gets overrated.
This is where I have a problem with. Tell me where AI made like this deep playoff runs, except the year that he went to the finals. But other than that, he went out the first round maybe like once after that. Every other single time, he been bounced out the first round.
When has
How
Harden
many
got
I
good
would
to?
say
teams
this
has he been?
before.
When has Harden got to the finals?
Bro, he
Okay, see,
if
as
that's
the man,
if
never.
that's a logic you want to use, then a lot of people is above him then.
No, but that's the logic you just used. You was like,
No,
besides this
I'm
person,
just asking you because even though Allen Iverson has done something that James Harden has never done, has went to the finals, I would
right?
argue that James Harden has been not only the ceiling raiser for his team, way better than even though after even before Chris Paul. Even though I would say he had
This
his
is
moments where he was
this,
definitely came up short because oh my god, let me not even get into that.
but
But
this is
yeah,
the
I just
problem I
saw it.
have with that, right? Compared to AI, Harden has played with a Dwight Howard, a CP3, a Russell Westbrook, like a Joel Embiid. Now, when AI didn't play with these type of players, the only one you can really say is Melo. That's it. And we all know how we feel about Melo on the show. So
Hold on, and then hold on. It's not that he just played with Melo. He didn't play with Melo in his prime. He played Melo on his decline. You have to understand that. No, he wasn't.
Bro, and
He
I will
wasn't.
also argue, man, like the all
You're gonna argue AI is better than Harden, bro. I don't understand what this is about.
right, bro.
I don't understand what this
Y'all
is
got
about.
me defending James Harden as a fucking bad man.
No,
but
we don't
hold
got you.
on, but Rose,
You're
you talked about playoff success. That's what your point was. You brought that up. And we're
What
telling
I'm
you
saying is,
AI never played with these players.
even without those players, would you say Allen Iverson had a longer peak or a longer peak than James Harden as far as like production and what he's done?
I think
no
because
James
James Harden
Harden.
played with these players, he had the longer peak too.
No, even be.
Ooh,
Oh my.
please go ahead. Please go there because I'm gonna light your ass up about this Dwayne Wade and Kevin Durant shit. Go there. Go there for the peak
Oh
for peak
my
shit.
god.
Go there. Go there.
Oh my
Go there.
god.
Go ahead. Go. I swear to
Yo,
God, go there.
Rose is about to get
I
nasty
swear
in
to.
here. It's about
I
to get.
Bro,
swear
Oh
to.
it's
my
not even
I,
god.
about to get
s-
nasty.
I
I ain't even
swear to
say
God, go
nothing.
there. How? No, if you
He's
want to
about
bring
to
up
bring
this
up the
prime
D
and
Wade shit.
Hold on. I'm saying you want to bring up proms and how long such and such. Come on, bro. You chose D Wade, but how long was D Wade prom? 5 years? 5
Yeah,
years?
5 give or take.
Yeah, he has
Over under is
4?
5 years.
D-Wade
4?
was pretty short. It was
Okay.
short.
4.
It
Kevin
was
Durant
pretty.
damn near been a Kevin Durant damn near been a man since 2010, damn near to 2010, 11 to damn near what you want to say
10 years.
bubble. That's 9 years. If you want to
Besides
stretch
the
it this
MVP again, besides the MVP, what has Kevin Durant done as an MVP as the man? Answer me that, bro.
besides the MVP, he has 4 scoring titles. What are you talking about? All defensive team, all I mean not defensive
What
teams,
has he
all
done
NBA.
in the playoff, real bro? You get into the you keep it boy. You're that
He brought
sidestep,
a
bro.
he brought a team, he brought a
Sidestep
team to
game is
the
real good, real nice.
he brought a team to the finals. They lost to LeBron. After that, he
1A,
blew a
1B.
3-1. After
Yeah.
that, he blew it. After
Oh,
that, he blew a three.
you gotta
a-
put
a-
that in there.
after that, he
1A,
blew a
1B.
3.
Y'all know how I feel about that.
After that, he blew a 3-1. Then he went to a team that beat him and won 2 championships. That's a fact. I'm never denying that. But when you bring up who peak was longer, Kevin Durant peak is by far longer than Dwayne Wade's. He has an
Again,
It's
MVP.
about double. I will say that. Yeah.
That's what bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Dwayne Wade was cool for 4 or 5 years, bro. After that,
again,
all
we're
right,
talking about
bro.
two different situations, and yet you keep on this hyping on this D Wade train. Jesus Christ, get off of it.
Dwayne Wade is not better than Kevin Durant all time.
Hold on, you said D-Wade isn't better than Kevin Durant all time?
Nah, he's not.
That's what Rel's been arguing for like the last 2 weeks.
Nah, he's not, bro. Y'all not gonna sit here and tell me he's better than Dwayne Wade all Kevin Durant all time, bro.
He doesn't even
Uh,
believe D Wade was the best player in totality in 2006,
I
2005,
don't think
Am I
2016.
saying no? Again, I
hey,
said that's
let
not
me say,
wild. Is that am I? No, no. Just let me ask you that question. For me to say Dwayne Wade is greater than Kevin Durant, is that wild?
Depending on what you value, no.
I'm just trying to
Because there's
figure
a
out
lot of context with Kevin Durant and his rings that we
I'm
bash him
I'm
for.
just trying to figure out how high yeah that means D Wade is a top 15 player all time. Cause
He
I
might
have
be because I got him higher than
I
yeah,
KD.
have
I got to make my list,
I
but
have
he might
Giannis
be.
I have Giannis right behind Kevin Durant, and Giannis is 15 on my list. Kevin Durant is 14. So if he's better, that means he's better than Giannis.
hey, but question:
Don't
shooting guards do you
That's
have?
your list and what you want to do. I have
okay.
never made a 10 to 20 list,
And I've been
but
asking y'all, hold on, how long I've been asking y'all to make this list so we can figure
bro,
out where he
because at
lands.
the end of this day, bro,
Okay,
you just want to hype on this train, and I don't want to
okay.
have no
No, if
headaches
y'all
for
not,
it. You
then
already
it's
give me gray
fine.
headaches. You already giving me gray hairs, bro, with your bullshit. I don't need any more.
It's fine if y'all don't want to sit down and make those lists to figure out where Dwayne Wade lands. It's fine, but to me, I will make that list because I have Kevin Durant. I have Giannis right behind Kevin Durant and
Okay,
all time.
you gotta.
So to
All
me,
right, bro.
if he jumps Kevin Durant, that means he jumps Giannis.
So how? Why do you have Kevin Durant? I mean, Kevin Durant over Giannis still in all time?
I just have him because I've seen Kevin Durant peak or prime from 2010 11 to I can say damn near this year where he's going on when he's going to a decline. That's what I'm saying. And even
Okay, so
his decline
okay.
year is 30 points.
Let me
Like
ask you a
I'm not
question.
doing
So,
that,
like,
bro.
no, I'm just asking a question because when we talk about like longevity, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there.
What you
Yeah,
wanted to
Kevin
say,
Garnett.
Darius?
If
You
you
wanted to get
no, Kevin Garnett played hella years, but I still think just that what he did in this time is better than what Kevin Garnett did. Will always be better than what Kevin Garnett did.
don't let him start talking about dirt.
So, I mean, that's another thing. Like, so where's Dirk? Like, there's a whole bunch of you. If you like longevity, then John Stockton got to be like up there, bro.
And I don't know, bro.
No, no, I'm just saying. You the one that say longevity. Like, you don't care about greatness at the moment. You care about longevity. That's what you're saying.
I think when we come to certain people, longevity, like certain people, their longevity matters. and other people like you can just be better than certain players and at certain times. Yeah, I know. I was going over there. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's stealing. Somebody call the police.
Real is wild.
What you wanted to
Wow.
say, Darius? Or you had a
Nah,
question?
nah. It's good. It's good. It's good.
No, but
Well,
is that
Um,
Darius? Am I wild for saying that?
You said what?
Is that wild?
What I said?
No, is that wild for having when I said I I could see how a person I was speaking for again. Anyway, I could see a person saying that Dwayne Wade is greater than Kevin Durant. Is that wild?
No, I don't think that's wild. I said I don't.
I just
But
the reason I find it wild. I have Kevin Durant. I have Kevin Durant ahead of Giannis, and
right. But I
That's
don't know
so
why you
wild.
like. Why are they so low on this list?
why are they so low?
What is
Where they
that?
13 foot?
Like what does the rest of your
Giannis,
list look like?
Giannis is 13, 14. I gotta get through the 15. I gotta get through. I think I have already at 17, 18.
Giannis should be higher, and Kevin Durant should be higher in the all-time list.
Well, like
No,
if we was to do a top 20, I think no, he said 15. If we do a top 15, I think Kevin Durant would sneak in there. And Giannis, I don't know for sure if he's in there yet, bro. Like y'all need to stop this.
oh my God, I
Stop
forgot.
this.
Giannis is in there, but
Darius
not
is a.
Giannis is in
Hold on,
there.
hold on. Rose, he's a Giannis hater with school. They both hate
I'm not a
Giannis,
Giannis
bro. It's
hater. It really
nasty.
needs to stop.
It's
But it really
disgusting,
needs to
bro.
stop.
It's disgusting, bro.
It really needs to stop. It really needs to
No. Let
stop.
me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. So you believe Kevin Durant is still above Giannis in all time?
Yes.
You talking about a two-time MVP, a Detroit, a Finals MVP who went off in the finals, had one of the best finals performances in NBA history.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
He won one of those MVPs. Wasn't Durant out that whole season? Is my memory messed up? Was he out that whole season? I think he was, fellas. And then I
Listen,
think
Giannis is more impactful than Kevin Durant. He's more impactful
bro,
than Kevin Durant. That's all I know.
y'all need to
Can,
stop.
can,
This man won a championship when the whole league was injured.
oh
And
my
I was the
God. Here
greatest
we
player
go
in the
with that.
world. The whole league was injured. The whole league.
Darius,
LeBron.
why are you faulting him for winning? I don't understand that. Why are you
No,
faulting him
Hold
for
on.
doing
I
what needed to be
understand.
done?
You have to beat.
This is wild.
No, listen. I
LeBron.
understand. You have to beat who's in front of you. I get it, and I don't like using ifs. But let's be honest. The only reason the Suns got there, everybody they went against was missing a very important player to the team. Should we
Darius,
name
you
them?
dumb.
LeBron won a championship when the whole world
Dumbass.
was in. LeBron won a championship when the whole world was injured. So
We're not
what does that
talking
matter?
about that though. We're not
It
talking
doesn't.
About
about. We can
every
talk about it though.
championship, though, Darius. You can say that about every championship,
So
though.
hold on. No. We
No,
gonna end the show right.
Darius is
I
Hold
have
on. We
never
disgusting,
gonna
bro.
seen.
Darius. We
It
gonna
was
end the
kind of
show right
nasty.
here. Do you appreciate Kawhi Leonard 2019 run?
Oh my God. It's
100%.
about to get nasty in here.
'Why?
100%.
When he went to the NBA Finals, then he have to play who's in front of him. No Clay, no KD, just Curry and Draymond.
But you know what's crazy?
Okay.
Everybody to get to the finals, he had to play against the best players. Now, granted, yes, when he got there, it was a weakened team, and I do kind of put an asterisk on that finals win. But that playoff series, him getting to the playoffs, there wasn't no injuries. He was
Who
facing
was
he was facing
hold on?
everybody at
We
that
gotta
game.
put an asterisk on every NBA ring at this point because there's
So
some
who was hold
injury,
on? So
injury in every single one.
who was hurt when Giannis was playing? Because Giannis and Trey Young went down at the same time and came back at the same time. And you're an Atlanta
No,
fan,
no,
you know that.
you're
He
right.
said no,
So
no.
let's go to the Nets then. Let's go to the Nets. Who was injured? And they
The next
barely
one,
got out of that. Like, come
Hey,
on.
listen. Tell KD he should have been tired. I don't
Let me
understand
ask you
you.
this. Let me ask you
Come
this.
on.
So
Tell him
no,
to
no,
have
no. Let
one
me
quarter
ask you
waiting
this.
there.
Let me ask Darius this. Darius, if Boston win this championship, you gonna put an asterisk on their championship this year?
Why
He
would I
has
do
to
that?
by his logic.
But
out of
no.
Porter,
I'm just saying.
out
Milwaukee
of Porter.
lost. Milwaukee got injured They lost
Chris Middleton.
fucking Chris Middleton.
And Tyler Hero
Bro,
wasn't the best
Tyler
scorer,
Hero
but
first
he
off,
didn't.
was
to me, Tyler
quarterback.
Hero isn't big enough for this conversation.
Oh yes,
He's
he
not.
is.
Oh my
Oh yes.
god,
Oh yes. Yes, he is. A 20-point
he's
scorer
the
on a
I'm
20-point.
sorry. To me, he's not big enough for this
Okay,
conversation.
what about Chris Middleton though? What
But
about
Chris
Bro,
Chris
Middleton
Middleton?
is big enough for this conversation. But once again, that was
why do you?
one series. They still had
Hold
to
on.
win other series before that to get to this
Nah,
point
Darius.
All
where
right,
you could
bro.
be
Nah,
All
healthy.
right, bro.
nah, Darius. This is not Darius. This not making sense to me. Why is Chris
Make it. I
Middleton? Nah. It's not making sense to me. Why is Chris Middleton like? It's like that's a big impact, but Miami Heat, they're 20 point scorer. Their their 20 point scorer is not even there most of the games.
like. I'm not saying that he doesn't matter on the team or that he's not useful. But when we say Chris Middleton, when we say Kyrie went down, when we say Harden went down, when we say AD went down, we don't in those sentences you don't say, "Oh yeah, Tyler Hero too." No, bro.
My fault.
Like let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Hold on, but when my fault, because some nigga just tried to sell me a chain out of his car. Talking about I got like yo, bro, whatever, bro. Um, what I was saying was that Miami Heat, like they're a great defensive team, but we all know they're not a great scoring team. And then they're missing their second best scorer, Tyler Hero. He's giving them 20 points. I think he might be their number one or their second best scorer, giving them 20 points, and you
But
missed
some people would argue he was the best scorer. I understand what
that.
Tyler
And
Hero is.
that's what I'm saying. So when you say like it doesn't matter for this team, nah, it matters a lot because they're already not a scoring team, and then now they just they missed damn near their best scorer. That matters, bro.
Bro, like I said, when I'm talking about big things that came to face, because to me the Heat still look good out there, like for real. Granted, Jimmy was playing out of his mind, but they still look good.
And to me, I think the only reason they look good is because of their fucking defense.
But my whole thing is you can say that about a lot of championship teams that they had an injury or two there or got lucky here or there, and that just happens to be the bounce of the ball.
Because to me, the most luckiest team is Kawhi Leonard. KD blows a Achilles. Clay blows a Achilles, and I think Clay blew his Achilles in the middle of having one of his best games ever. Like
I agree. Like I'm
Kevin
with you.
Dur-
I understand why
Kevin
somebody
Kevin
might look at
Durant,
Kawhi and put a asterisk next to it or whatever. And I
Kevin,
wouldn't even argue that point to be honest. But I
and I
just
think
think
Kevin
because
Durant
on the way he
blew
took,
his. I think my fault to cut you off, but when I was looking it up the other day, arguing, they said Kevin Durant only played one game
right
in
in that
that
final,
series.
right? It's because
Yeah.
he came back too early. About to
He
say,
came
but
back too. Yeah, he came back too early, and I think he blew. I think that's the one game he already had 11 points, and then he blew his Achilles. I think I do think it's different, bro.
yeah, but like I said, but with that though, it's just like I understand the finals, like why you would be like, yeah, the Raptors they got lucky or whatever. But they still had that amazing series against the 76ers, who a lot of people had the 76ers coming out of that.
I
Who
think
did they play?
Golden.
What's up?
Uh, I think Golden State had a good run this year. Jordan. I don't know. I don't know if they was gonna win if Jordan pulled John Morant leg. I can't say it. I can't, bro. I
Darius,
can't.
just get that Giannis. All I'm saying is there's for you and all these Giannis haters, get that hate out your heart, bro.
I'm
I
not a Giannis hater. I just don't like the
you
fact
are.
that that we sit around here and say that this is the best basketball player in the world when KD has not gone nowhere. LeBron has not
No, no,
gone
no, no, no,
nowhere.
no, hold on,
Like
hold on, hold on,
like
hold on, hold on, hold
bro,
on, hold on, hold on,
Nah,
hold on,
KD's
hold on,
KD's
hold on,
went
hold
some.
on, hold on,
Nah, KD's
hold
went
on,
somewhere, bro. KD's went
hold
somewhere,
on, hold
bro.
on, hold on, hold on.
no, he
So
hasn't.
you don't. So let me get this
KD's went
straight.
somewhere, bro.
You still think LeBron is the best player in the world?
Hey man, look what he did this year, man. Like,
All
granted, I don't.
right, bro.
No, no,
All
no,
right, bro.
hold on,
All
Rose.
right.
Hear me out, Rose. Hear me out. I am not. I
Hey
am not a
man.
LeBron fan
Hey
by any
man.
means. By
Hey
any
man.
means.
I can't
But
tell.
this man
Hey, bro.
averaged. Hold on, Rose. Hold on. He gave you 30 points a game. He gave you
He
30
didn't
a
make
game.
the playoffs. He didn't make the playoffs. When he made the
That
30 points a game, nigga, the
hey,
Steelers having a
that
losing
was a
record on the
team
floor, bro.
accomplishment.
Hey, bro. What does that have to do with his record? He still had a losing record when he was on the floor.
Yeah, I don't.
That was a team accomplishment.
All
Team
right,
loss. I'm
bro.
talking about.
All right.
I'm talking about him.
So let me ask you a question. Is LeBron still better than Jokic?
Yeah,
He's about to get nasty.
Y'all
No,
trying to
Darius, I'm
troll me
asking
or
you a
something.
question. No, let me ask you a question. Is he still better than Jokic?
he
You're not
has
gonna
to
like this,
be.
but yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Okay. Is Kevin Durant still better than Jokic?
Hell
I'm
Yeah.
taking Durant and LeBron over
Okay.
Jokic. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So is LeBron still better than Embiid?
Bro, I still think Braun is the best player in the world.
So
Put the
now,
crack. Stop putting the crack. Put the
how is
crack
he
rock
better?
down.
So
Darius
time
Sutton.
out. LeBron averaged 30. He averaged 30. What? Can somebody? He
Your
averaged like
best
30.
player can't even make a play-in tournament. Just imagine that, bro. The best
Hold on,
player in the
Rose.
world that you say can't make a play-in tournament, bro.
Hold on, Rose. Your man's is the best player in the world. He gave you this year 30,
Oh
like
my
8.
God.
He gave you like
The
38
show's
and
just
like
getting
5.
nasty.
Nah, he gave you like 38 and 5. Giannis this year gave you 29, I think like 12 and 6, and made the
Right.
playoffs
Right.
and made the second round. How is he better? How is he not? How is he like? How is LeBron James better
At
than
this
that?
Well,
point,
well,
bro,
with the
you
LeBron
gotta
thing is,
be.
all right. No. But question. When did Giannis take over as being better? Please explain to me this. Because to me,
When
like
was
me
Giannis
personally,
Ooh,
the best
wait, hold on, wait.
player? Giannis,
But to be king, the king has to be gone. The king is still here.
nigga,
He's still here.
nah,
what has the
LeBron is
king
doing.
done in
Nah,
the
nah,
last 2 years to be better than Giannis, my nigga? You keep talking about his name, but you want to talk about his
nah.
impact. He's
Nah. I
not the king,
mean,
bro.
nah. LeBron going, bro. LeBron is not the king, bro.
Hey, the man
He's
said he's
not the.
never gonna miss the playoffs again. So we'll see. We'll see. We will see.
Okay. You
And then
got
hold
LeBron.
on.
No. I got some questions for Darius because now he got me. So you got LeBron number one. Who's number
Well,
two?
hold on, wait. So Rose, so just to specify, if I was just to say the best in the world, if we was to be like Darius, if you was to draft today, who would
This
you draft
right now.
first?
Just say
I
right
would
now.
not.
Humor me right now.
All right,
Right now. LeBron is the best player in the world.
right now, no, he's not the best player in the world.
Yeah, I don't
World
give.
right now, Darius.
You said what?
Best player in the world right now, Darius.
You said who's the best in the world right now?
Who's the best player in the world right now?
I would give it to like
Pat
Luca,
Beverly.
but that's
It's
based off
Patrick
of this
Beverly.
season. That's
No.
based off of this season.
So,
It's
again,
Patrick Beverly.
I didn't hear your answer. What? Because he kept. Josh, chill. What did you say, Darius?
I said I would say something like Luca, but that's based off of this season. Like to me, right now, it's based off of this season. LeBron James,
No, bro. No. Darius, say it with me, bro.
yes,
Say
sir, yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. Giannis. You need to say
Darius
it, bro.
down bad.
Giannis.
Luca's
Darius
better.
down bad.
Luca's better than. Nah, Luca's not better than Giannis, bro. Come on, what are we doing here? Luca's not better than
I
Giannis.
don't have Giannis up there, bro. All he can do is dunk for real. Like
Oh my God.
Oh my lord, bro.
Darius. There's no fucking way, bro. There's no fucking way, bro.
He
There's no
wanted to.
fucking way.
He wanted to say Trey Young so
Fucking
bad.
way, bro.
He definitely was gonna say Trey Young. That
He
shit
wanted to
was
say that name so
itching
bad.
him.
Darius. Bro. Okay, so I'm
what's
gonna
up?
ask you one more time, bro. Who is the best player in the world, bro?
The best player in the world, just period. Not thinking about this last season, LeBron
Bro.
James.
So Darius, in totality, let's say the last 5 years, who has been the best player in the league?
It gotta be more recent than that. Give me the last two. It has to be
Oh,
more
well,
recent
last
than
two
that.
then.
Give me the last two, bro. Who's
We
the best
can't give
Yo, I,
somebody 2 years to be like, oh,
It has
2
to
years
be. It
you're
has
the
to be
best player in the
updated, bro.
world.
It has to be updated, bro. We're not going about 3 years from now, bro. It has to be updated. Darius, we're not living in 2020, my nigga. When he won the championship, it's 2022. Right now, I want the last. Right now, it's who's the best player in
If
the
we
world
go,
right now.
if we use if we use the last 2 years, I guess Jokic or Giannis could possibly be the best player in the world. They're the only ones who have MVPs within those 2 years, right?
Okay, so give me one name. Giannis or Jokic, who's the best player out of them two?
I'd take Giannis over Jokic. I really don't like him.
Giannis is the number one. Who is number two?
I would probably say Jokic. No, Luka. I'll take Luka over Jokic. I would. I really would.
Okay, so who's your number three?
Jokic.
Okay, who's your number four?
Steph. Are we about to keep doing this?
John, yes, he wants you to get Giannis. He wants you to get Giannis.
No. I'm waiting for you to say LeBron or say a name that I want you to say. Who's your number five?
Number five in the last 2 years?
Kevin Durant.
I'm trying to think what Kevin Durant did like in the last 2 years. I'm trying to think. But I think I would probably put him or LeBron right there.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Darius. It wasn't that hard.
What's not that hard?
Yo, Rose is insane.
Just admitting that LeBron is not the best player in the world anymore.
No, but
okay.
But I'm talking about in totality, though, bro. Like
in totality, what? In totality, he hasn't even been the best player, bro.
Bro, oh my God.
Recently,
bro, you cannot just be. You can't just come into the league, have 2 great seasons. Now I'm the best player in the world. LeBron has been the best player in the world for like the last 10, almost since I graduated high school. He has been.
I get what Darius is saying. I understand.
Like, you can't be the best player in the world because you had 2 great seasons.
Again,
because
that has to be updated.
That has to be
updated. No, it has to be updated. We're not looking at what you did previously 15 years ago, or what you did when you was the top man. I'm not just debating that. Recently, Giannis has been the best player in the world, bro, and Jokic has been better than LeBron in the last 2 seasons.
But to Darius' point, if I've been better than you for like 15 years and you ain't got 2 years better, it's kind of hard for you just to rank 2 years over a 15-year resume.
Yeah, when it's not a career.
I get what Darius is saying. It's not. It's logical. It's not crazy.
We're not career.
This argument, the argument
that
you're trying to. No, the argument you're trying to make right now is different. The argument that you're trying to make right now is different.
I think Darius is trying to say is when you got 15 years of being the best compared to 2, come on now. You can't say that my 2 years is better than 15 years of great work.
This is not a career accomplishment.
Thank you.
This is not a career accomplishment.
I get what Darius
That's not a career accomplishment. We're talking about right now. Right now.
But that's why when we did that right now list, like I said, of course, like right now, we look at skill and stuff right now. Yes, LeBron isn't, but to me, he's still the king, bro. He's still at the top of that list, bro.
Okay. What would you say that he has any claim to that chair?
The fact he has not retired, he gave you 30 this year to show he's not dead. And then on top of that, he's been the best player for like I said, since damn near I want to say 2011, and probably before that.
So let me get this straight. So if you've been the best player for 10 years, so you're gonna be the best player until you retire. That's what you're trying to say. No, you can't. That can't.
No, but unfortunately, no. But Rose, what you just said, like I remember me and Eli was talking about this. Unfortunately, I do feel that way, bro. Because when you're the king, hold on, Rose.
Feel that way.
Rose, hold on. When you're the king,
I don't think it's
how do you stop being king, Rose? How do you stop being king?
Somebody has to kick you off the throne. Somebody has to kick you off the throne.
No. Let me ask you a question, Darius. If you're gonna
you can't say he's declined.
Josh, you stay out of it because I don't even want to hear your mouth right now.
Why? I'm trying to moderate it. Y'all two just
Josh, you playing devil's advocate and you're not helping this. You're not helping this situation.
No, I'm not playing devil's advocate.
Josh,
Rose, listen. Listen, y'all both got 2 different viewpoints. Y'all argue with a wall right now. Y'all not going nowhere. You're not changing his mind.
No.
Oh my God. Right,
we're talking about right now. This is not a career accomplishment. Then. And that's what I'm trying to say. We're talking about right now. When we're talking about right now, you cannot have that king to the throne. When Kobe was the best player in the world and he tore his Achilles, true, kill.
When Kobe was in the best in the world, he caught his Achilles and he declined. We also didn't say he's the best player. You could also say that with LeBron. He is not the impactful player that you're trying to make him out to be.
That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. He can't be the best
player in the world at this point in his career. He just can't.
But, all right, bros. Like I feel what you're saying, but to me, saying somebody's the best in the league and the best in the world, to me, those are two different statues. Like when you're the best in the league, all right, yeah, you're the best in the league. But LeBron has took it to a level like Jordan did, like Kobe did, to put the stamp as I'm the best in the world because they have multiple years of being the best. I have not seen multiple years from Giannis because his career is still young. I can't say he's the best in the world until you give me multiple finals appearances, until you give me multiple MVP. Like he has 2 MVPs, so I guess he has multiple MVPs. But just more, bro. Like his career is too young for me to say that this man's the best in the world.
What do we need to do? What again?
When you talk about a career
aspect, his off career. Recently,
but to me, best in the world is career aspect, Rose.
No, it doesn't. No, it has not nothing to do with the career aspect.
Because I would say that's have to do with popularity because that's what LeBron's popularity. LeBron is LeBron.
He's going to be LeBron until he's retired. But I will also argue,
bro, he's not as impactful as the players that I would have in front of him. That's why he's not the best player in the world anymore. You're talking about a career accomplishment.
What I'm talking about right now, with your 2 eyes, you can't tell me that
LeBron is better than such player.
Agree. But I'm not giving best in the world to somebody off of 1 season or 2 seasons. I'm not doing that. Like that's all I'm saying. I can't give you that, Rose. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So when does LeBron not become the best player in the world again? Or best player in the league? Because I think that's the same thing. I don't know how you don't correlate one or the other. But anyway, when did you think LeBron is deserved to be the best player in the league anymore?
When he retires, dog.
All right, bro, get off the bench, bro.
When he retires.
I never. Again, I love you like a brother.
I knew you weren't gonna like it.
Get off your knees, bro.
I knew you weren't gonna like it, Rose. You shouldn't have asked me.
Oh my God, this is good. I love LeBron. LeBron, enthusiast, I love you. You really make my day. I love you. All right, what's your nasty take? Say that again.
Jaylen Brown better than Jayson Tatum. And he's about to win finals. And when he wins finals MVP, he's the best shooting guard in the league. He's over D-Book. He's over Donovan Mitchell. He's over all them niggas. Rel, what's your nasty take?
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Came at the wrong point. But I was just trying to say with that whole LeBron shit, I was just going to say you were trying to compare. Like,
it's hurting.
Now.
It serves his nervous, brother, Rel.
Man, RJ Barrett and Dame got the same career. RJ Barrett and Dame got the same career. No MVPs, no championships, no finals MVP, the same nigga.
Yo, but don't Dame got an all NBA team? No, he got a couple all NBA teams.
So does Devin Booker.
RJ to okay, man.
Yeah, he got 6 all NBA teams. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, okay. He just all right. I'll give it to him. He loses a little bit better than RJ Barrett. He loses a little bit better. Now, if we was talking about MVP Dame Lillard, I can't say that. We was talking about Finals MVP Dame, can't say that. We was talking about NBA Finals Dame.
Yo, this nigga's an asshole. He's crazy.
Man, yeah. Couldn't even say that. At least CP3 got to the finals. Dame got to. Nah, bro. Go ahead. Do your thing. CJ McCollum, like low-key, might have been the best player on the Blazers.
being nasty at this point, bro. What the fuck are you on?
Yo,
On some
Rose, you
crazy
got a
shit.
nasty take for us? Or you man want to be Mr. Objective?
I'll say again, the Blazers gonna have a better record than the Knicks next season, and the fact that this nigga
Oh, the Blazers are gonna have a better record than the Knicks. Darius, what's your nasty take, man?
It gotta be basketball related.
I already know
Oh my
Darius nasty
God.
take. Darius think Atlanta Hawks are winning it next year.
No, I don't think that. But I have a football nasty take that I want to go ahead and spread my agenda for before the season starts.
Yo,
Drake,
yo, yo.
Drake London will be the offensive rookie of the year next year. And
No,
I and
no, no,
I said it.
Yeah, I'm lost on that. I'm
no.
lost on that
You heard it
aspect,
here
but
first,
Drake
folks.
London, no, stop, stop. You're
You
being
heard it
nasty.
first. Why
Stop.
can't he be? Why can't he be?
Who's your quarter? Darius, who's your quarterback again? Okay.
Desmond Ritter and Marcus
Foul.
Mariota. I don't know which one gonna do it.
And you think he gonna get the ball from one of those two? Yeah, you down
He has
bad.
nowhere
You're
else to
down
pass it to
bad.
after the Kyle Pitts.
You're down
So
bad.
it is what it is.
You're down bad.
That's my
Kyle Pitts is
nasty
getting the
take,
ball
bro.
more than him.
That's my nasty take, bro.
they still to come outside. Yeah, but
Make sure
man,
y'all subscribe to the channel, man. We out of here. This man Rel is insane. Darius and Rose
RJ
argued for 30 minutes in circles.
RJ Barrett
And
and Dame RJ Barrett and Dame got the same career. No MVPs, no finals appearances, and no
the most
MVP.
entertaining podcast on the internet. Make sure y'all subscribe. We out of here.